Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pint Pals podcast. It is I, Lucas,
And me, Nate.
and this week we are not joined by anybody today, so we are going to be cracking into some of our own stash as part of our mystery bag again.
Another mystery bag number 2. And with
Yeah.
the mystery bag, it's literally just a cooler sitting between us, and one of us will close our eyes, reach in, and hopefully none of us memorize where the beers are inside the cooler.
I did not.
But we'll just reach in, grab one out, and this is actually a family tradition that kind of started a few years back with my wife's side of the family. So we'll just dive right in here. So we're gonna reach in here. Not looking. All right. This is.
Do you want me to talk about that one?
Yes, I'm gonna read it though here.
Okay.
Milk the Venom, an imperial stout with toasted coconut, coffee, cinnamon, and chipotle. I like the can art here.
It's a very family vacation at Chernobyl. That's what I got.
Kind of depressing. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie, it's very
yeah.
depressing to look at.
So this one is from Brash Brewing out of Houston, Texas, and it is a stout that was given to me from one of my I guess beer trading buddies from Texas. So this was part of a porch bomb that he sent me.
Is that legal?
I don't mail beer, I mail live yeast samples.
Oh, okay. There we go. Cool. We're good then.
Yeah. No, I do not mail beer.
Just yeast samples.
Just yeast
Okay,
samples.
fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You
That's
can
good.
do that all day.
Awesome. Well, I gotta say I've really been liking coconut and beers recently.
Well, that's good. That's good. This is one of the main tasting notes of it.
Yeah,
I've actually had this one because he sent me 2 cans of it.
Yeah.
And
of course. Leave it to Lucas to try beers without me. Leave
well,
it to
you
him.
know,
Leave it to him.
you leave me a box of beer, you know.
But after we had that podcast with the Parsons North Brewing Company, I went and got some of that because I absolutely love their barrel stout. The toasted coconut with cinnamon, and I absolutely loved it. Like the coconut was just so smooth, and so I think I'm really liking coconut beer now. Just gotta say, I'm really liking it. So yeah, let's open this up here, pour it out.
Thank you. Glad you poured it for me because don't want to leave another stain on your table.
Yeah, my whole table is just pretty much stained from Lucas because boy can't keep the stuff in the glass.
That smells delicious.
Does it? Honestly, it smells like a cinnamon cookie.
I'm getting definitely cinnamon just up front, which I don't have a problem with. I used to so my favorite pack of gum as a kid was Big Red.
Oh my gosh.
And
yes.
I can't look at Big Red anymore because do you know those 32 sticks?
32 sticks.
Like the 32 pack of gum?
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those in Big Red.
And you did nothing but just...
I did all of them at once because I was a kid, and
What?
It was like, you know, hey, this sounds like fun.
Oh my god.
Let me see how much gum I could put in my mouth. And so I put 32 sticks of Big Red, and since it's all cinnamon,
I just imagine the saliva just...
It burned like the taste buds on my tongue and stuff like that, and so that's why I can't.
Were you salivating like?
I don't remember. I was like in 5th,
okay.
6th
I
grade.
feel like having that spiciness like would just cause you just like this drool profusely.
I probably was, and I probably just took it to the fact that I was like.
But you still have taste buds today, right?
I do. They
Thank
did
goodness.
come back.
Imagine how your life would be so much different.
It was scorched earth.
But no, I remember that because my dad used to always have, whenever I got to ride in the car with him, he always had it in the side door. And I would always look forward to getting a stick of Big Red gum.
Yeah.
They still make Big Red?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't look for it.
It seems like, and honestly, Big Red seems like a generic knockoff. Like,
of what?
Just like the way their packaging looks and like just the sound of it. It sounds like it sounds like a knockoff or like a store brand of like another main brand.
Well, isn't there like a soda?
Is there Big Red? You know what?
Isn't that an Ohio thing?
There might be. Honestly, I don't do sodas anymore, but I also haven't really done like store brand sodas too.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Huh. Anyway, let's dive into this.
I thought they had it at Bluffton, like on the
Big Red.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure, honestly.
That is delicious.
Yes.
That is cinnamon and roasty. I get. It's not so much coconut that you would get in like was it like an Almond Joy?
Never had one. Never will.
Oh man, those are good.
Although I do like almonds, I don't like the coconut. So
It's not like that type of coconut. It's more of like the roastiness that you would get from a coconut, I believe. Like it's. I don't know. It's there, but it's not overwhelming.
the chipotle is very faint.
Which I enjoy. It's just like a warmth in the
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
So it's not like a spicy beer.
Something like the I mean, I guess the habanero, the hot chocolate habanero wasn't super spicy, but it was very present
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the habanero.
It sucks. It sucks because I love this beer.
And you can't get it because it's in
I
Texas.
can't get it because it's from Texas.
Well, a lot of people are moving to Texas. That's like a big movement that's happening. You know about that?
No.
Yeah, from California, because Texas has
because it's so expensive to live in California.
that, and then Texas, I think it has very. I'm not gonna be right at this, but a very low tax, I believe. Property tax, I believe, is what it was.
Probably.
But yeah,
I mean, one of the reasons I'm not living in New York right now is
property tax,
because I can afford to live in Ohio.
The cost of living, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do Texas. It'd just be too.
I don't think I could do parts of Texas.
It'd be too hot. I can't.
I'm not right now.
Not right now. And we do hope everyone is safe.
Hope everyone's staying safe with that.
Doing well down in Texas. But yeah, a
lot of breweries down there were doing cans of water.
Oh really?
Just to get people water.
Nice. Texas a pretty big brewing scene.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. I mean, I don't want to ruffle any feathers here, but I would say Austin, Texas is the Columbus of the South.
Okay.
You know,
I couldn't guess anything just because it's up and coming. Is that like
I maybe not so much like the up and coming part, but like a lot of young people live in Columbus.
Oh, okay.
A lot of young people live in Austin. I mean, I know they have a lot of breweries down there, stuff like that.
Huh.
They are getting a soccer team this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't make any jokes about sports because I do know what soccer is. So.
Yes, you do. So I know we aren't a sports podcast, but do you want to talk about the Blue Jackets for a little bit? No? Why don't you want to talk about the Blue Jackets, Nate?
When there's something worthy to talk about, we'll
boy.
talk about it.
Oh, boy.
We'll talk about it. And yes, that's true. There is a lot you could talk about, but I also don't have the in-depth knowledge that most commentators do for sports.
Gotcha.
Just other than it's kind of been depressing to watch them recently.
Yeah, it's been a rough season.
Yeah.
I think the 56 game aspect of it as a part of it, and
and you're only stuck with a certain amount of teams that you can play, so you don't get that wide variety of it. But
yeah, and also no fans in the stadium, but that's changing. So
really impressed with Chicago. They're really shining this year. They haven't really pulled through on the other seasons recently, so
it is rough to go up against Patrick Kane in the fantasy league that we're in.
Oof. Yes. Rip to my fantasy team, by the way, for this week.
Are you done?
Pretty much knocked out of this one. Yeah, unless something happens with my goalie. Which reminds me, I should probably make sure I change.
I have
lines here.
Everybody on my team is playing today, so I'm hoping since the Blue Jackets are playing Nashville today, that maybe a couple of people will score some goals from Columbus that I have on my team.
You got Line A, right?
I did get Line A. I got Line A.
He scored every time he's played against them, right? Is that what it was?
No, I don't think so.
Weren't they saying something last time he played them?
I was hoping he was going to get a hat trick in the 2 games prior when he had 2 goals from pretty much the same spot.
That is his signature
It's
spot
his office.
right there.
It's his little office right there.
Just camped down right there.
But anyway, back
yeah,
to the beer. What a
the cinnamon is really good. It's really pulling through. I feel like we've tried quite a few cinnamon beers that just haven't really shined in the cinnamon department. And I mean, coffee overall, I get the dark roast afterwards. Like, it tastes like a dark roast coffee afterwards. Oh, you finish yours.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love this beer. And it's not like overwhelming. I don't know. When I first got into craft beer, maybe it was just me being first into craft beer. I thought a lot of stouts were very overwhelming.
Yeah.
And that could have been just because I wasn't used to drinking stouts.
I mean, me being new to the whole beer scene, yes, stouts are very overwhelming.
Yeah.
But they're not a good go-to for the first time beer.
That's fair. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend a stout for somebody brand new getting into craft beer.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like the ones that I've had have been kind of more, I guess, I'm sure the adjuncts definitely help to it to some extent, but or maybe I'm just used to them. That's probably what it is, honestly. That I can just have stouts like no problem. Like I'll get home and have a stout, but
with or without adjuncts, or
yeah, like just a bourbon barrel aged stout, like most of the stuff in my cellar, which we will be doing a rating my cellar episode, but we have to do it sooner than later because I don't want to do that episode when it's 90 degrees outside.
Oh, which reminds me, we since you're talking about cellaring, a little correction from last podcast here, from Rob. Let me pull it up here.
From Rob,
Abby's father.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So on the most recent Pint Pals podcast, we mixed up the vintage 1994, 95, 97 Samuel Adams Triple Bock with the elusive Samuel Adams Utopia.
Oh, does he not have Utopia?
No, I said Triple Bock like a long time ago, but I think it slowly started in the mind switched to Utopia.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think...
So he never had Utopia?
No, I haven't had Utopia. I've had Triple Bock.
Oh,
Triple Bock.
You son of a gun.
You've
been lying to me.
No. I told you that. If we go back to our very first podcast, I told you about it.
No.
You will realize I said Triple Bock.
Nah.
But you in your mind have switched it to Utopia.
I think it's you.
It isn't. It isn't me. It isn't me.
It is you.
It isn't.
Anyway, I'm gonna give that to you.
I know because I didn't even know what Utopia was until you brought it up. So I don't know how I would tell you that.
Yeah, so you haven't had Utopia. You've just had the Triple Bock.
Yeah, I've had the Triple Bock.
Okay.
95 Triple Bock. Yeah.
Okay, so then we need to find Utopia.
Yes, we still need to find Utopia. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so if somebody wants to send us a several $100 bottle of beer,
you can just comment down below.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you want to do? You want to do our pro system for this?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know, our pro system is our way of rating our beers, and it is an acronym. So it stands for P stands for probably won't drink again. The R stands for regrettable. O stands for optimistic. The S stands for
satisfactory.
Satisfactory. I keep wanting to say super. I don't know why. Satisfactory is just so much better. I think that's why we picked it. And then T stands for terrific. So how do you feel? What do you say?
Honestly, I'm giving this one a T. Hands down. I wish that I was able to get, like leaving here, I wish I'd be able to swing by a grocery store and pick some up or stop by the brewery. But I've had, so in the box that I found on my porch that may or may not have been sent to me, I had their milk stout and milk the venom, and both of their stouts have been fantastic that I've had, and but this one's just icing on the cake. Honestly, it's delicious. It's smooth. It's got the roastiness from the coconut, and it's just cinnamon.
When it says milk stout, it means they use lactose sugar, right? Okay. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to compare it to other stouts that we've had and that I've had personally. And I think it does a really solid blend of the coconut and of the cinnamon. The Chipotle is actually my like last few sips. The Chipotle was really kind of sticking out a lot, especially going down my throat. Yeah, I can definitely feel the tingling sensation. I don't like that I just said that to describe that, but anyway, we'll move on. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a low T. A low T.
No, make it a high T.
You know, you're trying to convince me.
Oh yeah.
Can't fanboy me into a decision here.
I will.
I feel really good about it. I really love the combination of that coconut, coffee, cinnamon, and Chipotle. Oh yeah, I forgot the coffee. I mean, the coffee just tastes like a nice dark roast afterwards.
Yeah. I didn't get so much the coffee. I got more like the roastiness from the coconut.
And that could be. I feel like those two flavors kind of blend together for me.
Yeah.
So that might be what I'm tasting. I might just be interpreting it as the coffee, but yeah, I like that. The only reason I think I'm just going with a low T is it's just with stouts in general. I can't do a lot of them. I like to save my high teas for drinks that I could have a lot of in one sitting. Do with that information as you will. But in general, this is one of the better stouts we've had. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to move on to the next one?
I get to pick from this one.
What do you mean?
Time.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. No, I just picked that one.
Yeah.
I just picked that one out. Go ahead.
All right.
Go
so
ahead.
I won't look. And I'm going around. And I'm going around. I'm going around.
They need a blindfold for this.
And I'm looking over here up to the side.
You're feeling. The
I'm
cans.
feeling cans. Yeah, and I can't tell. I can't tell what's what. What?
Another beer that he provided.
Another beer. Yeah, I messed with the label a little bit so I could tell.
It's a little folded over on the corner here. All right, so this is Beechwood. This is a mocha.
It's Beechwood Brewing.
Beechwood Brewing. Okay, Beechwood Brewing. I was reading that as the thing, but no, it's an imperial chocolate coffee porter with chili.
Oh God, another one with chilies
and cinnamon. You're just trying to load me up on the chili and cinnamon aspect here, aren't you?
Coffee stout.
Man, he's trying to wake me up. I guess I'm not awake enough for Lucas. And did we look at the ABV on the previous one?
No, I did not.
You know what? I don't think it's on there.
I can probably look it up on Untapped real quick.
Yeah, why don't you do that here while I read what it says here on the cam. All right, Mocha. Okay, so it's called Mocha Machine Picoso? Picoso?
I think so.
I don't know my coffee terms, so I'm sorry if I'm messing that up there. Mocha Machine Picoso. I also can't pronounce half the stuff on the menu at Starbucks. It
says 9%. The first one.
What? Wow.
That did not feel like a 9%.
No, not at all. I might move it to like a mid T, honestly, knowing that now.
Oh.
That's pretty impressive.
Oh, it also says that it was a collaboration with Houston's metal overlords. Venomous Maximus.
Is that a band?
Yeah, that's probably a band. That's probably a
Metal
band.
Overlords sounds like a band.
I immediately thought of like a company that like made sheet metal or something like that. I'm like, Metal Overlords.
Just little chunks of metal inside of there.
But no, the band makes more sense.
All right, so I'm going to read this here. It's a Mocha Machine Picoso is our award-winning Imperial Chocolate Coffee Porter with an added twist of Saigon cinnamon and a spicy red chilies. Looking for ABV on here. You might have to look it up as oh no, here it is. It's really small. Jesus, man.
What?
9.2%.
Hey, there we go.
But
look, that was a 12-ounce can, the first one.
Yeah, this one's bigger. Oh my goodness. All right, Lucas is trying to get me wasted in the first two drinks here. So you want to talk about this one and what you did last Saturday?
So yes, last Saturday. So in January I bought a ticket to a virtual beer festival called it was the Juicy Brews Breakfast Festival.
I like that name.
And it was the theme of the festival was all breakfast beers, and it was hosted by Hop Culture magazine, and the beer was provided by Halftime Beverage in Poughkeepsie, New York, which is kind of close to where I live. And I had no idea that they existed, so next time that I am able to go home, I will be swinging by there to pick up some beer. But I still have a few beers that there you go.
Oh my god.
I have to drive home.
That's true.
Um, I still have a few beers left over, but like some of the other beers I had were like a banana smoothie beer. I had
Ooh,
a
that
peanut
sounds
butter French toast beer. Another beer that tasted like banana pancakes. And oh yeah, I still
Damn.
have some left over. And they actually have another festival coming up soon, which I'm probably going to buy a ticket for. Which you should come over to my house and enjoy the beers, or we could split the cost of the ticket 50-50. And
Is the house ticket just to get the beers? Is
I
that
mean,
what it
essentially,
is?
that's yeah.
Okay.
Like, so I got 18 beers, and I ended up paying like $10 a beer, which,
Huh.
I mean, that's pretty much what you would pay at a bar, because they
Yeah.
made the festival free, but it was like you don't get the beers. Plus, they also sent this bag of nice coffee and stuff like that. Like it was a
Oh, like real. That's why you asked me if I had
yeah.
a grinder.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause
I
it was
ended up just putting
holding-
them in the blender like a peasant. And
Did that
grinding it.
work?
Yeah, it worked.
Really?
It worked. Yeah. It grounded them up for me, and I've been
Huh.
able to use them. It's been pretty good coffee. And also came with since it was a Saturday morning, they sent a small box of cereal and a color changing spoon, which is pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like nostalgia right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I love that.
And mine came with a little stuffed shark. It was one of the
What kind of cereal did you get?
Rice Krispie treats.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, I also had a Rice Krispie treat lager
Oh,
from a brewery in Florida.
really?
It was delicious.
Wait, Rice Krispie treat. You got Rice Krispies, but the beer was Rice Krispie treats.
Yep, it was a Rice Krispie
okay.
treat lager. It was delicious.
Yeah.
So you should do
Sounds
this
pretty
next
good.
one because it's 420 themed. Blaze it.
I like it.
And
down.
I've heard nothing but good things about this beer.
Oh, this one. I already love the smell.
Ooh, it just smells like coffee.
It smells like cinnamon coffee. I get cinnamon and I get coffee.
Because there was, since it was on YouTube, there was like the live chat going, and everybody was
Mm.
talking about what beer that they were having at that time and stuff like that. This isn't one that they, you know what? This might have been one that they covered, but I might have been drinking something else at the time.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just
But
getting straight.
I woke up at like 10 o'clock. Festival started at 11:30, and I pretty much drank till about 6.
Sounds like a good day.
It was a good day. It was a good day. And
How
then
many beers total? You said
18.
you got 18 beers.
I got 18. I didn't drink all 18, no, but
Oh yeah, I sure hope not. I'd be very worried for your liver. Man, I love the smell here. My beard's getting in the way though.
are you ready to try this? Because I've been. Oh,
I
man,
am
this is
sorry. I
delicious.
know. I could look at you. I
Just-
see you're
you
like
just-
just ready for
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
oh
let's
man,
go
this
for
smells
it.
so good. That is delicious.
Wow.
Can you pass me the can?
Mm.
That is chocolatey.
It was very chocolate.
That is like. It's almost. So when you make chocolate milk, how do you make chocolate milk? Or when you made chocolate milk as a kid,
Okay, so I mean,
did you use the Nesquik powder? Or did you use
my grandma had a special powder that she
Oh,
made
okay.
herself, but yeah, it would be the powder usually. I
Not-
didn't do the syrup.
not the syrup?
No.
This has the consistency of doing like the syrup.
Yeah, like, it is. It does feels good, and honestly, that chili isn't really predominant, but like I can feel just like a little subtle burn.
Just in the back.
Yeah, right here in the back.
Oh yeah. This is.
But it's not bad. Oh, which by the way, last night I tried jalapenos on a pizza for the first time ever.
Why? Yeah.
Have you had that before?
No.
I hate jalapenos, but having jalapenos on a pizza, like baked on a pizza with like pepperoni. Anyway, sorry, that was just something that popped in my mind. But since we've had 2 drinks with some kind of hot essence in it, it felt necessary.
I don't know. This is really good. I still don't think it's as good as Milk the Venom, but this is a close second to that, I would say.
Now, remind me.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause remember, my beer knowledge is not as esteemed as yours. But
Of course.
The difference between a porter and a stout.
So, in my understanding, the stouts are going to be heavier, more of that roasted flavor to it, and porters are going to be more lighter. But both of them are dark beers.
Okay. Okay.
I know that's a very basic.
No,
understanding
I know
but...
what you mean, because I know I can take, like, when I take a drink of a porter versus a stout, I can taste the difference between them. But
like, you'd probably be able to have more than one porter in a sitting.
To me it's a consistency thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I can feel the consistency difference. The stouts feel more thicker as compared to porters feel not as thick.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
But I feel like I haven't had a lot of porters. I know we've done a lot of stouts, but I can't think, like,
we can do some more porters. We can do a whole porter episode.
It doesn't matter. We had one recently with the brewery, right? I feel like we did. I just can't.
I can't think of which one.
Everything blends together eventually.
Yeah.
It's, I can't keep track.
North
of it.
High, we didn't do one with them, did we?
We did, because isn't that what was inside?
It was.
Yeah,
it was,
inside,
and we
it's
were
down
one of
there.
the
It
first.
says porter down
We were
there.
one of the first ones
Yeah.
to try it. That's right. That's what it was.
Oh my goodness.
Was that the one that? Yeah, we were one of the first.
That wasn't it. No, it was the Rye. The North on High.
Yeah.
No, it was Rise. Was the first time. We were the first people to do Rise. Or not Rise. What is it called now?
Hopes.
Hopes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Hopes. Yeah.
Okay.
Who did we get the growlers from?
That was North High.
Oh, was it North High? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a porter with
Yeah,
them.
because I had the lager and you had the porter.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, generally, I like stouts a lot more than I do porters. I think I'm not a big fan, but this right here, I wouldn't know it's a porter unless I read the can.
Mm-hmm. I think that chocolate probably is what gives it the body feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's very, very thick.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I like that a lot. I am. The burning sensation is sticking there, though. I'm not sweating or, like, freaking out by it, but, like, you can definitely just feel. It's honestly, it's giving me kind of just a slightly different than the hot chocolate habanero. Just very slightly. You're not getting that as much?
Not really. No,
Really?
I got more of a with that one. I got more of a sweetness that was supposed to be like, I think, the marshmallow aspect of it, and then I had the warmth.
It also could be the alcohol burn that I'm tasting.
That could be too.
It is 9.2.
It is 9.2, and I hope we pick some lower ABVs for the other two beers.
I know we have. We never checked the ABVs on any of these cans. Man,
I might be watching the game here.
This is good.
You ready to give it a rating?
I'll let you go first. I know it's
Okay.
my turn to go first, but I'll let you go because I'm still kind of diving in here.
I will give this one. I'm gonna give this one a high S. I do. Don't get me wrong. I am a big fan of it. It's I don't know. I just don't think it's like, I just like Milk the Venom so much more. And I mean, this one's definitely, it's chocolatey. It's got the cinnamon. I'm not getting the pepper as much as I did in the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, compared to the Chipotle, you're not getting that as much?
I'm not getting that as much.
Really? Man, I like the back of my throat. It's not bad, but, like, I can just feel the warmth. Just, like, right in here, I can just feel
I can feel it, but it's like, it's gone, like, within an
Really?
instant. Yeah.
My goodness.
I do understand why a lot of people like it from the
What, like,
the beer festival.
I don't know, as a morning thing, I wouldn't want something that's hot in a morning drink, I guess. I mean, I know, like
hot. You don't mean temperature wise. You mean like
spice. Yeah,
Okay.
with spice. Like, if I mean, that's just personally me. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want something with spice in it.
Gotcha.
I do like the coffee taste to it, but, like, I wouldn't want.
It does have a stronger. This has more coffee notes than the Milk the Venom does.
Yes.
But I thought the Milk the Venom had more spicy characteristics to it, or heat characteristics to it.
Interesting.
But
And that one wasn't
still enjoy
even. I mean, Milk the Venom wasn't even a coffee. Oh, it was a coffee. Yeah, it was a coffee. Yeah.
I enjoy this a lot, though. I mean, maybe it's, I don't know. It could just be different. I'm sure it's a different type of coffee that they use. So,
man, so give it a high S. I'm gonna just go. I don't know. I'm really struggling here with this. Because I want to compare the two. That's the problem right now. I want to compare these two beers together and kind of set them aside with each other. Because if I do that, I'm actually gonna take Milk the Venom back to a high S.
You son of a gun.
I know you're gonna hate me for that.
I do.
But like for me, I think like if I'm looking at these two, they're very similar in the aspects of what they provide with the coffee and the spiciness. One is obviously a stout, one is obviously a porter, but if we're looking at the aspect of having cinnamon and spiciness and coffee, I think I enjoy this one a little bit more than the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. If I were to ask to drink something with coffee, chipotle, and cinnamon in it, and these two were in front of me, I think I would prefer this one, the Beechwood. What was it called? It was the Mocha Machine Picoso.
Yeah, which I don't know what a Picoso is.
No idea. Yeah, yeah. But then again, so I'll go with a low T for this one.
Okay. And then what was it? A high S for the other one?
Milk the Venom is on the fence between T and S. It's undecided, honestly, because I don't want to compare it to other things. I'll leave it at a low T. Because I shouldn't compare it to something else like this.
Nate, you don't have to do this to make me happy. You can rate the beers.
I'm just trying to please the boss and make him happy so I don't get fired. You know.
I'll bring it up in your yearly review. That's all.
I think yeah. I'm gonna leave them both at a low T.
Okay.
But I don't think it's fair to compare. I like that. All right, I get to pick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what all these cans feel like, so.
I don't either.
Going with Lab Rat.
All right, works with me.
Our shade's probably good because it's been in my fridge for a little while. So this is Lab Rat. It's the Cherry Vanilla Cream Ale.
Isn't that a series from them? The whole Lab Rat.
Lab Rat, yeah, because we had the other Lab Rat on the other mystery bag, right? I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. I remember one of them I wasn't a big fan of. I think I got 3 of them. So I got these ones from Rob, and I think there were 3. I remember having 3 of these. But anyway, yeah, this is our shade from Akron, Ohio. Let me grab another glass here. I'm afraid to keep drinking this because I don't want to get too
save it for later.
Too drunk. Oh yeah, I know, I will. It's like that one podcast where it might have been Parsons where we were trying to finish the barrel aged stout, the 10.5% barrel aged stout. You kept pouring it for me. I'm like, I can't do this, man. Don't do this to me.
Or like when I did the Finley Brewing episode.
Oh my god, just kept asking you to drink more and more, and just like, oh my god.
It was a good time.
Cherry Vanilla Cream Ale. That was a good episode. And I've been keeping an eye out for Finley stuff, but
they don't make it down here that much.
Yeah.
I do plan on making a trip up that area, up to Northwest Ohio.
You gave me one, that carrot cake.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's my favorite beer from them. I already smell it.
That smells like a strawberry cheesecake, or no, like a strawberry shortcake. Shortcake. Oh my gosh!
What's the ABV on this? Oh my god!
What is it?
6.25.
Jeez.
Here, you got to take the rest of that.
Oh my goodness! Oh, dude, just take a big whiff of it.
Oh my god!
I want this in a candle. Are you right now?
This does smell like cheesecake. It smells like a strawberry cheesecake.
I got more of like a strawberry shortcake, but I honestly
okay.
I couldn't.
Now that you're saying it,
I'm thinking of like the Little Debbie strawberry shortcake stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that is,
and it's a beautiful color too.
Oh my gosh.
You can't see on the camera, but
like, if anything, this already has a high rating because of the smell. Because this is
delicious.
I
love Arche.
Phenomenal. God. I know. They produce some really quality
I've never been like, I'm not gonna try to pick up some of that beer. You know what I found? I went to a beer store. This past week, I went to I went to check out a new beer store because they also have a very large selection of cigars. and I do enjoy the occasional cigar from time to time.
The occasional cigar.
And they still had some of their cranberry.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, oh. Then I checked the price, and I was like, it was very expensive to buy beer there. I'm excited about this one. This
I
smells
almost
delicious.
like
It took up
just
the whole
want to
room.
sit here and just
breathe it in.
waft it the whole time. That is amazing. How this smells.
Are you ready to?
Yeah, let's do it because this is killing me. The smell, man.
So I'm getting the strawberry flavoring.
I'm getting like the shortbread.
I'm getting the strawberry
like a pound
up front,
cake
and
kind of
then
taste.
yeah. I think you're right when you said the Little Debbie's strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
This tastes just like a liquid version.
Version of it, a little bit lighter, but
that's my
wow.
God. Arche,
this is phenomenal.
delicious. This is my God.
I almost don't even feel like it's a alcoholic. I want to say it blends so well.
Oh, like you don't taste any of the alcohol?
No, I don't taste any of the alcohol at all. Yeah. I don't know if that's like an ale. That might be an ale. Is that an ale thing?
I don't know. I mean, all depends. We didn't really taste the 9.2% in the stout.
It's fair. I don't know. There was a burn, so it was something. But I just feel like this goes down the hatch really smooth for being 6.25, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I would sip on this all day. This is a fun beer to drink. I'll say that.
I'm really curious if this is something because I'm guessing the lab rat is experimental, so I'm curious if they kept this one. Because this is from, I want to say December.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
It aged well.
Yeah,
it aged really well.
Flavor feels like it went away. To have this fresh would
be outstanding, I'm sure.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up on Untapped.
Yeah. I can't explain it any better than you did. It's literally just liquid form of the Little Debbie's strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake, yeah.
What is this? Cherry and
cherry, vanilla, pre-milled. Cherry kind of. The vanilla is probably what we're tasting in terms of the pound cake.
The breadiness.
Yeah.
Wow. Only 8 people checked this beer in on Untapped.
Really? So I'm curious if they actually kept it. If they continue to produce more in it. The taste in my mouth is it's just like the smell.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. I'm having a fun time drinking this beer.
Yeah. And just a second ago, actually had the wife smell and taste this, and they aren't the biggest beer enthusiasts, so to get a yes and it was really good from them says a lot. And
for everybody else on Untapped, I decided to make the change. I took off my username from Untapped, and the Pint Pals podcast is now my.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I figured I don't want to snub you of it, but I feel like I drink more beer than you.
I know you're always telling me, actually, and I really should get in the habit because then I'm constantly be like, okay, did I try this beer before?
That's the main reason I use it. It's just did I have this
as a record?
Before?
Yeah, as a record for it. But honestly, when I'm at the store and I'm trying to figure out if I've had it before, I look at what it is and I actually go back to the podcast and see if it was one I tried.
That's a lot of work.
Is not ideal. Yes, not ideal. But back to when we used to have the picture of the can, it was easier because I could just quickly skip through and see oh yes, these ones here. But man, yes, huge fan of this.
Arche always impresses me. I'll say that. I feel like every beer we've had from them has been, I don't know, like I haven't been like I don't want to drink more of this beer.
I know there was one I know from the last mystery bag that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but like other than that, all of them have been.
Was it the New England?
I can't remember. No, it was a lab rat. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the lab rat ones, but I know you liked it, but I wasn't really vibing with it. But so far, everything else has been outstanding. Yeah, I just when I think of them, I think of like just really like I don't know, really good. I can't think of any like better way to describe how amazing they.
I'm gonna save the last bit of this beer for our toast section at the end.
That's a total fair enough. I'm curious how it will taste when it's a bit warmer. I feel like it might be. I don't know if I can. It's so good. It's so good. That's so good.
Are you ready to give this a rating?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a T.
I'm also gonna go for a T.
Yeah.
And I'm
cream. Yeah. What defines a cream is like? Yeah. Sorry, I know you were like, and that's fine, and I guess that's okay. But like,
so
I guess
most cream ales that I've had,
I can't even think of like any other cream ales
they have
had, honestly
that you've had. You probably haven't.
Honestly, when I think of cream ale, I think of like cream soda.
And
honestly, this kind of gives me that kind of same vibe as well.
I don't know. I don't know what gives it that creamy characteristic. It's like it's a play on a lager. It's an American style.
It's obviously not as popular because it's
no, it's not that popular. But most of the cream ales that I've had have had kind of like a corny taste to it, and that's why I usually don't go for them. But in this situation, like again, it's a lighter beer, so it's going to take on more of the adjuncts, so you don't get too much of that beery taste to it. Like this tastes like strawberry shortcake, even though it's a cherry vanilla. I'm just getting like strawberry notes from it and stuff like that.
The cherry aspect, I don't.
The cherry I'm not getting, but like calling this a strawberry shortcake, I would have been all behind.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's a light, mild-bodied American style lager type thing, and it's just has like that, like a corny taste to it, and that's why I don't usually go for them. But this is one that I would go for.
Yeah,
time and time again.
Afterwards, I need to look to see if they actually still make it. I hope it was something they decided to keep going with.
I don't know, especially with the lab rat.
Well,
it might be like one and done type thing.
Yeah,
it might bring it back.
I mean,
it might bring it back.
I mean, just like Land Grant, they put out a bunch of experimental things, see what works, and then of course they have the Buckeyes.
Ah, yes,
that came out. And
yeah, that was for their 6-pack anniversary.
Yeah, which I still need to make sure I go get some of that. All right, so let's dive in for another round here.
All right, for the fourth beer of the night, my turn to pick. All right, ending it with another stout. This is Angela's Brownies from Wolf's Ridge Brewing. It is a stout that's been, it's an Imperial Brownie Stout with walnuts. And the adjuncts here that are listed, toasted walnuts, Madagascar vanilla, lactose, single origin cacao nibs from, oh man.
Cacao nibs from
Ghana?
And
what?
Ghana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghana?
Yeah. Single origin cacao nibs from Ecuador.
Nice.
I had no problem saying Ecuador, but like
I said Gahana because I
immediately wanted to say Gahana.
I know. I was like, wait, no.
I was like,
I meant Ghana.
I was like, my brain was playing tricks on me. So yeah, this is actually one that your mom wanted us to do.
Nice.
And I was able to pick it up at Perfect Pour Beverage Company. So
very nice. And this is, looking at the ABV, this is 10.5%.
Oh god, Nate.
Man, And I think Lucas should probably just do a little bit to be safe here.
Yeah. Well,
that's interesting. 2 different types of cacao nibs.
it's gonna be very chocolatey.
Lactose. I like that. And also Angela's brownies. I wish we haven't had. We did have Wolf's Ridge already.
Oh yeah, we did a whole episode on them.
Yeah, I would like to know if
Who
Angela's
Angela is?
brownie. Yeah, who's Angela? We
I
must
don't know.
know. I'm just curious. Like, is that like a collab between something? But it doesn't say on the can if it's a collaboration with anybody else. So I'm guessing it's just something they came up with. There.
I'm looking at your table here, and there's definitely some stains.
I know. I need to actually clean it off. If I were a responsible human being, I would clean off my table.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Man, we are doing a lot of stouts today.
Where is my final glass? Did I grab it yet? Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. When you forget to grab another glass,
Yep.
and
I
need to grab one.
Makeshift.
We're
Oh,
doing
look
a
at that.
little,
And look at that. Voila, we got a
hey,
clean
look at that.
glass.
Da-da-dun. Anyway. All right. Mix in here.
I'm very excited. We've been doing a lot of stouts with adjuncts. My God, you took all of it.
I didn't take all of it. There's a lot in there.
I appreciate you. And I'm only going to take a little bit because it is 10.5, and I still have to drive home to catch the game.
Yeah, fair enough.
My God.
Yeah.
That is chocolatey.
Very strong chocolate.
So, to everybody out there, I have been graciously offered a position at a brewery. And I have started as a cellaring technician, I guess is probably the best way to take care, the best way to...
Celery technician, you said?
I guess, yeah, that's probably the best word to describe what I do. And I basically do odds and ends around the brewery and whatnot. And I'm still learning. I just did my first week. I had a ton of fun. And so I was talking to the head brewer there. Do you think I can say? I should say. Do you think I should say?
In terms of like,
you know, I will. I mean,
I think you say where you work. I just wouldn't say like what you guys are working on. Obviously.
Oh
Like,
yeah. No. I'm not gonna say. Well, yeah. No, I wouldn't do that.
Company secrets.
Yeah, company secrets. Yeah. We were. So I work at the Crooked Can in Hilliard, in the town I live in. So. My commute is a lot easier now.
And we've had some of their stuff on the podcast.
We did have one of their IPAs. No. It was on the Ale Trail.
The Columbus Ale Trail. Yep.
Because they are one of the new stops on the Ale Trail this year. I didn't realize this when I moved there, but they opened last February.
Oh wow!
So yeah, I didn't know that either. So they just celebrated their 1-year anniversary.
Wow.
Which I did have some of their special beers from that, and that was before I was working there, and they were very, very good. But I was talking to the head brewer there, and he's actually a fan of the show. He listens to the podcast while working, and we had a discussion about some of the local Ohio breweries, and we both agreed that Wolf's Ridge is one of the best breweries in Columbus, and that they are very underrated. Even though that they win.
Not one
medals for the beers.
I think of, but I'm just really surprised. Crooked Can. I guess I didn't expect that there was only 1 year that they. Just,
I had no idea.
What a time to actually start to
establish
yourself. Yeah.
I mean, they were all, he told me that they were all lined up to do this big celebration for St. Patty's Day.
I bet, and that
everything shut down.
But and I'll do a cheers later for this. But like, cheers to making it through all that and moving on.
Yeah,
like, that's awesome.
And thanks for giving me a job.
thanks for giving this man a job.
Yeah, it's what I want to do. Is work at a brewery, and this is the first opportunity I've had to.
It's an awesome opportunity for you. It really is.
I'm so glad.
It's the perfect opportunity.
All right, are you ready to try this one?
Yeah. Oh, I'm smelling the chocolate, so
yeah,
let's go for the taste. Thick.
That is thick. Chocolatey, like
Now you were talking about the whole chocolate milk thing before. This is like
This is
thick.
thicker than the Beechwood one.
Oh
My
man.
God. Oh. This is chocolate on chocolate. I'm not getting the walnuts, but then again, I'm not a fan of walnuts, so
I'm
I
not a
don't, I
fan of
don't think
walnuts either.
I don't think I could like pick it out.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't be able to pick out a walnut.
But
Wow,
yeah.
that's a good wow from me. Although this is something I might only be able to do one with how thick it is.
With how thick it is,
I feel like my
10.5%.
Yeah, well, and the 10.5%. Yes. It is super thick. And do you remember? Did Jenny say like had she had this already, or did she just recommend?
No, she just recommended it for us.
Recommended it for us.
She just I remember she tagged us in a photo of it on Facebook.
Huh. So is this like a new release? I'm guessing for them, or somewhat recently new.
I think it came out a couple months ago.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a date on the bottom.
I mean, if you're looking for brownies, this is definitely.
If you're looking for a brownie stout, yeah, definitely.
It's thick like a brownie.
I've had a few before, but this is my God.
I know there's like two different types of brownies. There's the light and fluffy brownie, and then there's like the thick, like
fudgy, chocolatey.
Did you ever have the Sudermans
Suderman
from Bluffton? Have you ever had their Mark's brownies before?
No.
No. Oh, they're like the thick, like heavy kind, but they were delicious. Choir.
Oh, I forgot his last name.
It's been that long.
It has been a long time.
No, but like there's like two types of brownies. You got the light and fluffy ones, and then you got like the really like just thick, solid brick ones, which not bad, but like just like thick.
Those
chocolate.
are the ones that are just
and
like
that's
full
what this
of
is.
chocolate.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah,
it's a thick one. It's not a light and fluffy one.
My God.
But
this is a good pick. Way to go, Pod Mom. Way to go.
Yeah.
I am glad you brought this to our attention.
I can taste a little bit of that burn, that 10.5 burn, but
what's it say there? What's that white and red
thing
it's right there?
It's nut infused. In case you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
The walnut.
Okay,
yeah. I'm sure that's something
nice
they have to put on.
Yeah, for people with nut allergies.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume they would realize if it had walnuts, but you never know. You never know. Just a little extra.
Have you ever worked in the?
Huh?
Have you ever worked with the general public?
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
you watch Parks and Rec, right?
Yes.
When Ron gets the circle desk and the woman comes in
and
says,
it just keeps turning around.
There was a sign that said not to drink the sprinkler water, so I made tea with it, and I felt sick ever since. What are you going to do about this?
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the walnuts gets lost, and I mean, I guess I don't know the vanilla. Do you taste the vanilla?
Do I taste the vanilla,
or is that just? I mean, honestly, it's just the chocolate.
I'm just getting just chocolatey chocolate. Honestly, I'm happy with it.
I just imagine that they mashed up a bunch of brownies and threw them in here, and that's it. That's exactly what it is.
That's what it tastes like to me.
That's what it is. Yeah, man, I like this.
What?
No, you're funny. Yeah. So, what, do you want to give us a rating?
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna go with an S. Just because I feel it's really good, but because of its high alcohol content and because it's so thick, I wouldn't be able to enjoy much of this, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy another beer afterwards of drinking this because of those two factors. My stomach would be full, but you know what? For a dessert, like if I wanted after a meal to drink this as a dessert, and just sit after a Thanksgiving dinner and just sit there and just be drunk and eating a brownie the whole time, that would be perfect. I think this would be a high recommendation for that. Go for it.
With this beer, I'm also gonna give it. You gave it an S, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it an S. It's rich, it's chocolatey, but again, with the 10.5, I would only have one of these, or I'd bring this to like a bottle share and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And I
fair
would
enough.
share it. But it's definitely delicious, and I stand by what I said with Wolf's Ridge being a very underrated brewery in this town.
No, I mean, not to be mean, it is one that I usually forget is in Columbus. Not gonna lie, it is. I honestly couldn't tell you where they're located either. Where?
Are you serious? We went there after a Blue Jackets game.
Oh, are they located downtown? I
No.
Yeah, they're located downtown, right off of Nationwide. You go down.
Is that where they're located? I remember we took an
walked.
Uber there.
We walked that way. We didn't walk up north. We walked south.
Did we?
Yeah,
I just know we went there after a Blue Jackets game.
I'm pretty sure
That was before I lived in Columbus.
I'm pretty sure they're over by where all those hotels are. I could be totally wrong. I'm trying to remember, but I think we walked down Nationwide and then walked over to them, because they were over by Pins, because that's where Abby was. At the time.
Yes.
So they
Yes,
were
you're
located
right.
near Pins.
And
but I always mistake that as where Elevator was, because Elevator is also nearby there as well.
Elevator no longer exists.
At the time, Elevator was
No,
there.
Elevator's right across the street from it.
Okay, then yeah. So then yeah, that I do. Okay, I know where it is then. Okay. But yeah, like, just to restate my point, this is one I just forget is here. I've had their stuff before, just I forget they're in Columbus, but they make really good stuff, and this is another example of good stuff from them. A good dessert beer.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
definitely a sweet dessert beer.
Yeah,
to finish it on.
It's good. I like it, and it isn't a bad burn either. It's
No.
If anything, not at all. Just chocolate, just straight up chocolate. All right. Well, we'll do our beers of the night.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. I gotta line them up here in my head here real quick. This is a weird variety. I'm not gonna lie. We've had 3 stouts and then
3 stouts and
cream
then
ale.
one random cream ale.
Cream
yeah,
ale.
yeah. The mystery bag is definitely living up to its name.
Man, but they've all been really challenging stouts. Okay, so we're starting with number 4 for beers of the night.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4 for me is gonna be. Man, this is rough.
You want to line all the cans up?
Yeah, let's line them up.
okay?
Let's line them up real quick here, so I'm looking around at our table here. It's just a mess. Okay.
This is a really tough episode because we've loved all these beers.
Yeah. And also, normally they're all variant, like different types of beers, but the fact that we're all doing all pretty much the same except for the Lab Rat, it's making it more difficult. I'm gonna go with the Wolf Ridge as my number 4. Just because it was still really good, but compared to the others, it's almost overwhelming with the amount of the chocolate taste. I don't know if getting rid of one of the cacao nibs from either Ghana or Ecuador maybe would change it. I don't know, but really just almost too strong, but enjoyable strong. So I'm gonna go with my 4. What do you say?
With my 4th, I'm actually going to give it to the Beechwood.
Really?
Yeah, where's the camera? The Beechwood.
Hmm.
And I don't know. This is just really tough. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of these beers. I really enjoyed the Beechwood, how rich in chocolate it was, and the coffee flavor and the cinnamon that it had. But I just like the other ones more. And I mean, I know it doesn't depend on our rating and stuff like that.
No, yeah,
but
no, it's all your preference. It's just
like
it's
the
more
only
like
reason
compared to the ones you've had.
Well, I'll just go to my number 3. My number 3 is the Angela's Brownies from Wolf's Ridge.
Okay.
And the reason like I enjoyed that one more than the Beechwood. I just loved the rich chocolatey brownie taste from it. And the reason the Beechwood's 4 and not 3 is
not as much flavor.
No. What I meant to say was the only reason why I gave a higher rating to Beechwood is because I'd be able to have more than one of those.
Yes. Yeah.
But the Angela's brownie being that 10.5, I mean, I mean, look at my face already. I'm red, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just turn red. So
Yeah. Well, you're gonna hate me, but my number 3 is gonna be Milk of the Venom.
that's fine.
Milk of the Venom.
That's fine. It's okay to be wrong.
It's gonna be wrong. Yeah. So Milk of the Venom is gonna be my third one. And it's a battle, and I'm gonna go with my second one, which will give away my first anyway. It's really a battle between that Beechwood and Milk of the Venom. I think overall taste wise, the Beechwood was really getting that chili thing down, and the cinnamon. I think it just stood out better, especially being a porter, which I don't get a lot of. I just thought it stood out better, but it's a close battle between those 2, for me. So go ahead.
My number 2 is going to be the Arche Lab Rat.
Okay.
Fantastic beer. It was definitely nice to break up from the rest of the stouts.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, again, it's called cherry vanilla. I get more of a strawberry cheesecake vibe from it, which, I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick at the name. I don't
cherry mixed with vanilla, I feel like makes strawberry.
I was very pleased with it. It was another cream ale that, again, it's a style I don't usually go for, but it was very nice. It was very nice to have that, and it was sweet. And I would say this one and the Angela's Brownies, very good dessert beers. Very good dessert beers. So.
Oh yeah. Well, that brings me my my number 1, which was the Lab Rat, the cherry vanilla cream ale. It just blew me out of the water. The smell, taste, everything was just phenomenal.
And then my number 1 is Milk the Venom. I thoroughly love this beer, and when I had the first one, I was like, I can't wait to have the second one on the podcast with Nate, because I know Nate's gonna like it.
And I did, and I did like it, and Nate did like it. All right, it's just, it's so difficult, especially for beers of the night, comparing all of these stouts we've had. But you also brought me 2 stouts that have cinnamon and chili.
I didn't know. I thought it was just a coffee, like a mocha coffee
Gotcha.
stout.
I
didn't know that it had cinnamon. I didn't really look at it. I was like, oh, people really like this one.
Really brought the battle of the coffee to me now.
Yeah. And you were the one that was like, oh, let's do a coffee one. Let's do a coffee stout episode.
I think it'd be great. I think it would. And I would enjoy having a good battle with them. I just think in this, like, I don't know, Beechwood, especially for a porter, I think that also kind of threw me off. Like, haven't had a lot of porters, and when I have, it hasn't always been the greatest for me. This one just stuck out, and I liked it. So your first one?
Milk the Venom. I just said it was.
Yeah.
It was delicious, full of cinnamon, and each sip was basically like breathing in just like a cinnamon cookie, like you said. So. All right. Are you ready to move on to your to the toast of the night?
Toast of the night.
And I have just a little bit of the cream ale left.
I know. I was saving this one, just like you said. All right. All right. So we're gonna do our cheers of the night here.
Yep.
I will start off with my first cheer here. First, actually, it's kind of a double cheer. First off, yesterday was my father's birthday, so cheers to you, Father. And then also today is my grandfather's birthday, so cheers and thank you.
I will cheers to that, definitely.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
My second cheers of the night. I am going to give to my Texas buddy, and I reached out to him, and he is doing fine. He had
nice, very good.
He had electric and utilities the whole time, so he was very lucky in that. And just thanks for sending the awesome Texas beer. So, see you. Is there anybody else? Oh, do you want to do?
Well, yeah, we do a cheers to Pop Mom and Pop Dad for the beers. my mother provided a suggestion for the Wolf Ridge beer today, and then also Rob, my father-in-law, provided us with this Lab Rat, which I've had in my fridge for a while. So, thank you. Cheers to you.
Thank you very much.
And then
for my last sip here,
do you have a cheers? All right.
Just to everybody listening to us.
I've got another cheers then.
And you got another cheers? Well, then you go first. We'll do the listeners at the end.
Cheers to the Cookie Can for taking a step forward with Lucas. It was a great choice. It's taking a great choice with Lucas. He is going to provide a lot for you guys.
That's you, sir.
He's gonna say whatever he wants, but he's a great choice.
You are putting me on a pedestal that
I'm putting him high up here.
You do not. I do not belong there.
He lives and breathes craft beer, and so literally. So
I'm only wearing a How to Brew t-shirt.
Literally only doing that. So thank you for giving that opportunity and putting it forward.
Yes, thank you very much. I do highly appreciate it. All right,
I'll let you send us
the
off
last itty bitty sip that I have left, because I, like a glutton, I drink down all the other beers. To everybody listening to us on Spotify, YouTube, and now Apple. We are on Apple Podcast, and for all of you people who do, all of you listeners that do listen to us on Apple, that 5-star rating goes a long way, and we'd very much appreciate it. But here's to all of you. And without you listening to us, we wouldn't be doing this. So, thank you very much.
All right, so that's it for this week's episode. We do appreciate everybody that's listening and also viewing as well. Again, donations are not necessary, but they're always greatly appreciated. They help us with providing beer. Mm-hmm. If you've checked out our Patreons, different tiers give you different capabilities as well as some merchandise. If you ever have any suggestions for us for beer, a great place to do so. But we hope to see you all in the next episode.
Yep, and our releases are going to be a little bit different now. We are doing every 2 weeks for an episode, so our next week is going to be our St. Paddy's Day recommendations. So look forward to that. Yeah.
Have a great and awesome time. We hope to see you guys in the next week's episode.
Bye.